5 seconds remaining. Radiant team OG's turn to ban.
Game.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban.
Guess I'm tired too, but the second series was the third game was very long. I'm not used to 3-game series.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Radiant team pick.
Alright, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the Final Tribe versus OG, game number 2 here in the upper bracket of the DAC 2018.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Disruptor.
Radiant team pick.
Elder Titan.
And we saw in the series before against Vancouver, Garax went ham with the other Titan, so
10 seconds.
might be. I hear they prefer on the dire side actually. Maybe it's easier to like stack up
5 seconds remaining.
the camps so you get the extra damage and whatnot. Fairly easy to on Radiant too, however, but anyways, picked times now on dire and yeah,
OG's
maybe I found one. Maybe instantly. No, it was Tribe who played Enigma. Yeah,
10 seconds
first game.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but
Radiant team ban.
yeah, he played very well on Enigma. He got really good holds, but
OG's turn
just barely
to
didn't
ban.
have enough damage several times.
Ten seconds remaining.
I would imagine that Tribe is gonna ban out Gyro or they pick Gyro here because Gyro is very nice against Enigma in lane, and you can build Aghanims and Satanic, and you actually life steal in Black Hole. Your Aghanims keeps shooting. So he's actually, that hero is pretty nice against Void and Enigma because of that thing. And as well as like in lane, you just flat cannon and you kill his little boys. As well as Elder Titan obviously works very well with Elder Titan. Very magic damage at the beginning.
Ten seconds remaining.
Me, I would really look at that hero, but
5 seconds.
I mean, I'm not an OG player, so they might value things differently. It might not be a hero that they don't keep him that highly. Pantra is being very thoughtful here about the ban. Terrorblade.
Radiant team.
Could be. Puck. And Puck, they go with the same combination as before, the Tyrant and Puck, which, I mean, they went ham with it that game. Can they do it again?
10
Shall
seconds
see.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I think now you just basically pick what could be good for the game because, yeah, they have this Enigma already. Maybe they would have wanted Disruptor if he was available, but he is not, so. I would think they want some dedicated lockdown for Puck.
OGs.
Maybe a Lion, maybe a Skyrath also works. I think they do this pick because, yeah, the silence is very good against Puck. Or it's not a... Puck can get a Yules and he's never gonna die to Skyrath Mage. However, Naga and Skyrath obviously has nice synergy with the net into Skyrath ulti. But yeah, this is not a everyday hero. But I do know that Hansken likes this hero. Fire. And there it is. Makes very much sense.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Jagger and DK are both banned out, which would them here. Good of OG, they kind of predict there, so go with SF. Which, I mean, it's a comfort hero for Era. Like, probably his most comfortable mid hero. Yeah, why not pick it up? Doesn't really fill in some of the
10 seconds
points I would like them to have. Like, they still lack a lot of lockdown. They have no instant stun. They only have the net and the Enigma Q, which can become a hard game to play when you don't have that, especially against hero like Puck. But of course they have the black hole, so that's always something. Small. Lifesteal is still the same issue because you want stun, as in like a sanking stun or like something directly that you can't actually you can't pop a BKB to avoid. You can't. If you get stunned, there's a chance. And yeah, black hole is that, but black hole is one hell of a cooldown. You don't, by any means, you don't need that, but makes Dota a lot easier to play.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. OG's turn to pick.
Go to Red Keys. There's the stun. I do like that pick. I think they needed something like that. Red Key is not the greatest against Puck. This Puck looks to have an incredibly free game if he gets the Yules. All he has to worry about is the Naga sleep into black hole. Otherwise than that, it's very scary. But yeah, a pretty good last pick. See what OG decides to do. He could go something like a Peel here, mid actually. Or go Gyro mid, and because Peel is like... They don't have anything good to deal with Peel really. They have the Naga Sleep into Meteor Hammer is actually really good against Peel. Skyrath and these things, they're not very good against. However, kind of greedy Gyro Peel. I think OG tends to want more balance in the draft. Easily. Quite good against Shadowfiend and Link. You get your orb and you just click on Shadowfiend, it can become a hard lane for him. Or they can go. They can actually go fuck mid as
Choose
Oh.
your hero.
no till Archward. Yeah. So they also do this multiple threat kind of idea against Enigma. Like there's not only one here that he wants Black Hole. Because if you get the Gyrocopter, then yeah, Archward might be a problem. If you get Archward and Gyrocopter, could be a problem kind of deal. So I do like that, and they don't even necessarily ever have to fight them with it. They can just split push for days.
Penta earlier to just offset that, so yeah. And the split push that you're gonna have is what? Enigma Eidolons? Which is just more food for No Tail at that point.
And there's no easy way for Tribe to really push here. Against Elitarian Spirit, Archward and stuff, and Pack, like that's a lot of wave clears.
Yeah. They're kind of all in on this combo working, and OG misstepping once or twice and running into that.
Yeah, but positive thing is, Final Tribe doesn't have any Sunder like Penta had. If Jonas gets these big black holes, they're gonna die in it. So yeah, it's I mean, OG they can't really slip up. If they make one slip up and they get this like 2 or 3 man black hole, you know, they're gonna die. So that's something to be aware about.
Yep. Alright, we'll see whether OG can make it a quick 2-0 or whether Final Tribe can pull it back with this Naga Enigma combo. Now they're sharing some tangos back and forth. As Evil's Phone says, I don't need your charity, I have my own. 5 tangos for clarities, yeah, he's set for the offline, area and mid. And yeah, again, I'm curious to see the Scar of Mage and see how well that works out.
An interesting pick for sure, because it's not very common at all.
Yep.
They do seem to like it against Pack. See if he can execute it.
Yep.
Because he will have to get value out of this pick before he has his Yules.
30 seconds to battle.
And as for
at what point do you pick up the Yules on the Puck in this game? Just like straight away, or like after Veil or Blink?
Probably like... I know S4 likes to go like power treads. So power treads into Blink into Yules is... Or just Brown Boots Blink Yules. Or if he's having a really bad game, he's gonna potentially go Brown Boots Yules Blink. But that's a very feels bad, man. You don't really want to do that.
Oh yeah. Well, for now, just stoning No Tail away, so double bounty for Frost. Double bounty for Resolution as well, though. So hey. These carries are very happy about this particular turn of events. Alright, so there's No Tail Arc Warden. Like, the thing is, like we talked about it briefly when Penta played it earlier. And, oh god, S4! Still gets the jaunt for some reason here, even though he's rooted. Now he's TPing out, but he took a lot of damage here due to the Arcane Orb spam.
But he did what he wanted, which is screw up the creep wave, so he's gonna get experience.
Yeah. Even TP back to base, just TP'd home and started munching on tangos, so...
And he's gonna get double wave now, so... Boss can do whatever he wants, but... His lane will be pushed.
Yep. Should be pretty good. Hanskin looking to try and find him inside the trees. And he will. Does it the orb, the stun coming through, but it still gets it on. Just not lasting long enough. Meanwhile in mid, diving era deep here down to half health, but Jerax once again just getting the most out of the Elder Titan early on.
But behind
he's low on mana too. No, god damn it! What's happening here? This might be first blood, and it is. Fly and Resolution together. It's only this, the one set of Eidolons is then only now start to split, so not a crazy amount of damage coming out from that. So just run him down with the homing missile. Easiest thing in the world if there's no reactions.
And this is what you want to do against Enigma, because Enigma, he's the starvation offlaner. Like he just plays
dive bottom.
Slow. Oh.
S4 does have the orb. Hanskin is there, so he needs to hold on to it as long as he can. He's still gonna die, isn't he? He is indeed. Only level 1, no phase shift to dodge that.
Cross now, because he's not pay for it. But yeah, what you want to do against Enigma, because he's always gonna pull the lane back and be like starve your carry. So what you want to do?
I gotta hold that thought again. Jerax gets rooted up, trying to TP out, but they have enough damage here. They do indeed. Again, Hanskin with the power, enough juice in the tank to throw Arcane or Bolt after another. One after another.
Stuff for final drop, but yeah. So basically, you want to dive him, which is exactly what OG did.
Yep.
That was my point.
Alright. Gotta keep it concise in a game like this, where it's just kill after kill. It's not easy being an analyst, I do feel for you.
Up my
he's
game.
Yeah, he's starting into the jungle now, and this is one cool thing that you can do is Enigma. Probably one of the reasons why he's got a little bit more popular these days, because if you have an offlane that can fall back into the jungle, you can at least guarantee that it's getting something out of the early game, which you can't necessarily do in all of these heroes.
Because Jerry's like the hero that's it's really tough to lane against him as Enigma, because your Eidolons will just feed and it's a rough lane.
Yep. Meanwhile in the mid, it's still a 2v2. Jerax gets a stomp off here. Pretty well done. No tail ready to follow up perhaps with the flux, but Paolo will make sure that that's not really doing anything. So just straight up rushing him down because Jerax is super strong, even fighting up against Pablo under the tower. What the hell is that? Not a care in the world.
Oh,
Jerax just tanking this up for days with the self. Yeah, like.
Good play.
Oh man.
How is he so tanky? Oh, here's the double race.
No tail though. Triple raise as well. Straight up bursting down on top of the net. Just a little bit of control makes it so easy for Shadow Fiend to land these. Sliding them up. Alright.
A nice find for both sides. Just to get the mid hero killed.
Gonna dive again. Get the glimpse of Euron's one up top. Fly actually dropping low. It's gonna die to the Eidolons and right clicks. Resolution farming them all up in the meantime, and another rocket barrage available in a second. The right clicks are gonna be enough regardless.
Happy with that one. Just killing this Enigma over and over. I've played some Enigma recently, and it sucks so bad when you start dying a little bit like this. You feel you're delaying your time just by so much.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna try to make the best of it. Still 3 clarities even. Not sure if he rebought some or if he just never got to use any. Gonna use any one but one of them.
I think he might have bought new ones.
Yeah. Pablo actually wants him to fly. Jerax. This could turn into something. Tries to dodge the sleep, but with a mirror image. So that's available now, trying to juke and jive, but they're not fooled. They're not fooled at all. Meanwhile, No Tail though, he gets gone on by Era and Hanskin, so space created, I guess, especially if it's wide, but with a Thunder Strike, another Spirit, alright, that'll be the end.
And No Tail wanted to help his team with finishing off Pablo, but the Scaret was standing there ready for it, and they were able to kill him.
Straight burst him down. These 2 supports are still hanging around with the rockets starting to fly out. They want to catch Jonas and Farm, but it's already under tier 2. Something they will not want to dive or even try and get in range for a glimpse. Still only level 1. But they are just continuing to assert their dominance in this area of the map, and if it gets to a point where you force the Enigma to go into the proper jungle rather than the side jungle, it gets even worse, because then you can't rotate into the lane when it's under the tower.
And look at this warding from OG actually. They put 2 wards basically on top of each other. I wonder if this is some miscommunication, because...
Middle lane. Ken Hanskin just keeps camping with the silence into the raises of the arcane bolts. It's a lot of burst damage towards the Jerax. They try to...
Yeah, and already,
they try to go
already
for
we see their comfort with this Skyrath pick, because he's finding kills over and over again.
Right, top lane. Okay. That's the call down already on the field. They will keep Josephat alive this time, but don't get any counter kills. At the very least, they've stabilized mid here with Hanskin just camping it out. I mean, down bottom you have the Wraith King. He can kind of hold his own anyway against this 4.
Yeah, Pack is so starved that he can't really down the pressure that he wants to.
Yeah. Pablo again. About a half health before it gets mirror image off, so you just farm the illusions. Rocket still flies to the right hero, so not the easy kill for Resolution. Up to 2 kills now, make it a 3rd one perhaps, and yeah, there it is. Let's make it look so easy. Era also forced back into the jungle right now as the supports are elsewhere.
They're doing a really good job at punishing this. Just look at these wars from OG. They placed 3 wars in the same area in like a span of 3 minutes.
Seeing every he's demoting one of them.
Yeah.
But does he know about the others?
I think Fly was really smart there, because he used Jonas, he pinged out the ward because he got glimpsed, so obviously they need a vision there. And then Fly, his response is, okay, I'm gonna place an even deeper ward. And he's not gonna deward that, he's gonna deward the one that's like I already placed. So if that's his thought process, that's genius.
Try to go again in mid. No Tail is level 6, so that's his clone available. But Pablo's there in the front, Hanskin tipping in. They get the glimpse back though and finish the job. But what cost? 1-for-1 trade so far. No Tail might also lose his clone here if they decide to right click it down, but now it's just gonna expire. So 1-for-1 trade in favor for OG.
Yeah, they get the SF.
This tower just keeps being chipped away at. 250 health points here, and Resolution continues just farming up these Eidolons. Needs one more right click though, but with the Malphite, alright, they're just gonna straight up go for the Black Hole. Frost also TPing in. Does have even more follow-up available. They really have a hatred. They will be able to satisfy their anger, or you know what I mean.
Get a push out of this.
Yeah, plenty of Eidolons, see all the skeletons. Resolution.
However, in the mid lane,
yeah. The action doesn't stop. Jerax again caught out and dying first, and this time they don't even get the counter kill onto the Shadow Fiend. Quite enough power with No Tail being so low on health, so yeah. Lose another hero and they will lose this tower. No doubt about it. Doesn't say that though, OG.
That's a lot.
Gonna get a lot of farm here, oh god.
Yum.
Spoke too soon.
Here's the glimpse. No, he doesn't have
That's a rocket. I think they'll be fine this time. Just see skeletons and Eidolon sitting in the tower and I think it's dead, but Gyrocopter being level 9 already, pretty strong to against this particular kind of push strat.
Yeah. All the small minions just die like paper.
Yep. Frost being out and about, that does mean that Hanskin at the very least is getting some space down bottom to get closer to his level 6. Pablo also level 5.5, has to try and find it elsewhere.
Hotel is farming away.
He's 500 gold, also off the Midas 600.
This pace is gonna get it at 13-14 minutes, which is completely fine.
Yeah.
The hero really starts taking off in terms of the net worth department.
OG, with me more heroes. Joe's still level 4 because this keeps happening. He tries to stomp, but then he gets rooted and killed. It's can't be the strat, right? He's falling behind quite hard. And now another net. Just to try and put the fear of God into them. Oh, Glimpse back onto Frost. He does have Stick Charges for his ultimate. He's gonna have to use them.
He's a tanky.
Yeah. They're just gonna use it. Level 1, such a long cooldown. Maybe they can make it worth it. Is he gonna die a second time though with the Static Storm? They have some right clicks, they have a lot of fallout there from the Rocket Barrage, and yeah, he will fall! Without OG dropping a single hero, because the one that silenced Puck is duking through the trees, so Hanskin cannot finish him. They still want him though, and now with this, the ultimate.
Gonna live.
Not gonna be enough there with the phase shift this time. And Hanskin, no, he's the one in trouble. Resolution throws on another call down. Will slow him down. The Song of the Siren forced out. It's the second big ultimate on top of that reincarnation.
During this time, our corner is just farming with. That was a 4 versus 5, and OG comes out on top.
Yeah. That is significant. We were talking about the Faceless Void and having to play around the Chronosphere. Okay, maybe they can get No Tail now. Yeah, they can, as well as his clones. So that way turn things around a little bit. Just before he got enough money for his Midas too, so that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that's a rough one. He just overstayed his welcome.
Oh, Jarek's not again. But this time he has a team behind him. As for Resolution, taking over the front lines.
Again.
So the Glimpse era. Starting to throw out some raises though. On the Sans Gyrocopter. That does hurt a lot. Clock coming through on 3. Another call down available in a second. Stun into these, into the Arcane Bolt. Isn't enough damage here, Resolution. He will fall. But he did get a spell off, and the rest of his team happily taking over No Tail, rejoining the parties. Jonathan is last man standing. They got the Glimpse back into death. So it's a 4-5 lane wipe. PogChamp?
If you're an OG fan, just really good execution by OG, and they... Puck, once again, he just finds his opportunity where he gets multiple silences, multiple coils, and yeah, he's just destroying these team fights.
Yeah.
And look at those stacks that Jarak has got for Resolution. That's a happy gyrocopter.
Even Glimpse Hanskin back as he's trying to defend mid again. They still didn't get the tower, so that's not the one thing.
Puck has his Blink Dagger now, and as you can see, he just queues up Yule's Scepter right away.
Gotta be another stack here, and yes it is. Gyrocopter, just wait for Resolution. He's already sitting at 7.2k net worth. Once he farms this triangle with a big ancient stack, he's gonna have like at least Sergeant Asher completed and halfway to his next item, it feels like.
Puck tip is mid. He has his Blink Dagger, he wants blood.
Hearts get so low already. So very easy kill with that Carl. So who exactly counters who in that matchup? Turns out Puck is pretty good if he gets that silence off, yeah.
It's all about the silence.
Yeah. Kind of counter each other, but now, speaking of silences, finds Enigma in the side, Jerks finds a sleep here into the Earth Splitter onto Era, trying to TP out. Is there anything to cancel it? There is indeed. A spike comes in with its Glimpse. And,
movement from OG is just better. They know more what they want, they know how they want to do it, and they consistently find these pickups. While Tribe, they're not getting anything done really.
Yep.
Just slowly bleeding out.
Doing all that, Resolution is farming and fighting and winning. And then Midas is now online on No Tails, so this guy is gonna get bigger and bigger super fast. Like, you gotta feel the pressure if you're Final Tribe, right? I mean, they're smoking up now, trying to ward up and find anything. They scout out this ancient stack.
If anything, this ward is so they can perhaps get the bottom tier 1 tower and contest these ancient stacks, but more than that, it's hard. Like, they're feeling they're falling further and further behind. But the thing they got to go on for them, yeah, they have this Naga Siren Enigma combination, which is always gonna be scary throughout the entire game.
We haven't actually seen it in action yet, but Resolution, look at it. Sitting at like, what, 200 gold now? 200, 300 when he started? Let's see where he ends up.
Yeah. The issue with the region creeps, because if you don't kill them, they're gonna get healed up.
Yeah.
You're gonna just heal up the entire wave.
Ancient stack is still there, but I got enough money to finish up the Sergeant Yasha at the very least. And yeah, middle lane, Frost. That's his ultimate back. Might be almost claimed for free, but he does have that armor to also toggle around a little bit. Oh, looking for something though with a glimpse. Still catching power despite the mirror image, so very easy kill. And normally you could say, oh yeah, that's a static storm for just the support, but it's so important for Final Tribe's game plan to have that song and siren available. So now OG, they can perhaps feel comfortable taking another fight, even though there is that reincarnation.
Gyro and Puck moves around here. Gyro doesn't seem to move. ET and S4 is around on the backside of the tier 1 tower, but they are completely alone. They're just pushing out, making space, being annoying.
Feels like OG being so efficient all across the map. I mean, S4 before he TP's back, he's just cleaning another creep wave here, making sure that the creeps are hitting the tower. So Final Tribe are forced to react there. Like, they're dictating the pace of the game, and they're getting so much off of it every single time.
Yeah.
Oh, Song. No Ted staying ahead of it. Is he gonna be caught? Only just, but it's about to expire anyway. Ugh, it feels bad, man.
No, the Asian stack is cleared, and he just got his SMY, and he's halfway to his BKB, so...
Yeah. He's got another round of these other creeps here if he wants to. Stick around for another flak cannon, but nah. He wants blood. Real hero blood. Still can find Hanskin here.
Blood from Wraith King though, that is the question.
You can get blood from Hanskin if they find him, but now Fly, alright. Left his own devices, stunned up with the Mystic Flare. So that was that, I guess.
Yule's pack is complete now.
Yep.
But Jonathan, he is getting closer to that BKB. It's gonna be very big for their combination. They don't have anything that goes through this BKB when it's online, so...
Guess the Earth Splitter, right? It's not really all that fast.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Pretty slow. You have to actually predict when where it's gonna stand.
At the very least, you have to make sure that's not already down when you go for the go for the black hole. There's the duels in action. On to the pucks. Absolutely fine. He gets netted up right now. That would be a bit awkward. It's silence.
Yeah, I like at this point, this puck is basically unkillable unless it's the sleep into black hole. So it's not gonna get easier from here on for Tribe, I think.
Has a use of his own.
Derek is running like crazy.
Still looking for it, but Fly gets stunned up here. Strauss intercepts him, so a little bit greedy. It still gets the static storm down onto Naga Sound, but Russell's team cannot really follow up, only leaving the no-tail clone up front. Oh, how Final Tribe wish that they had a glimpse right now for the actual Arc one. And what? He still triggers the ultimate with the clone. What the hell? Did he miss Toggle?
Jonas is dead.
Oh god. Yeah, he's trying to split pushed up.
Oh, did they get there? Oh, they got the Wraith King ultimate.
Yeah. That was just the Arc one clone. It must have been a miss Toggle. Of the armlet.
Huge for them. Which means that they're gonna have 2 minutes of probably chasing the Wraith King.
S4, yeah, he's playing exactly like you would expect of a puck who cannot really die.
And they have a really nice ward here, so they can just get this tier 1 top.
Glimpse back, No-Tail is there, ready to follow up, and Pablo forces the song, but they can turn this into something. Era coming up with the ultimate relative down to half health, a couple razors to try and finish him off. Yeah, will they get him though? It's sitting inside the bubble, but not gonna be enough this time with all these units. They get the net off, Arnold's dropped them, but Jarek's looking turns around to the DD rune to work with it's even more damage for him. The stomp will be dodged by the heals. So the Arc one down, Revolution taking over on the front lines. Era will drop, and now Pablo Next on the list, yeah, unless he can get himself away, and looks like he's fast enough. Meanwhile in mid, S4 dealing with Frost. Don't want to lose a tower in the back of that either.
Game.
It really is, like, constantly on edge, trying to make sure they don't miss any kills.
Small skirmishes everywhere. It's actually super fun to watch this like this.
Yeah.
It's for sure OG that's like holding the pace, but Tribe is not like giving up. They're trying to keep up, and they're doing a good job at it.
I mean, the Wraith King and their Shadow Fiend, they're reasonably farmed, right? 9.5k in Frost and 9k on Era. The only real problem is the Gyrocopter's just running away with it because he's got a lot of farm in lane with the Flak Cannon, and he's also obviously had these big stacks to work with. Now he gets the Hurricane Pike and looking for the Skadi next.
Even the Puck is Bush of Travel now, so he's gonna farm like all around the map. He feels he's immortal, so he can just take the scary farm while the rest of his team takes the farm that doesn't really necessarily feel.
Oh, they're running in, finds a double silence here. Jerox is right there as well, ready to stump it up after the call. Hanskin's already dead. Wraith King does his ultimate back at this point. The Rocket's still following him up to the high ground. Jonas Farm ready with the black hole, but no BKB or anything. No song to set anything up either. Spike Storm, glimpse back. They might be able to trigger that ultimate. They'll probably get him the second time too. Yeah. No way that Frost survives here.
Do have SF BKB and Enigma BKB, however.
Era split pushing him aside. S4, I believe he teleported down, but that was cancelled. So Era's gonna get some free tower damage here, but of course, not for free. They're trading away their own tier 2. Not a whole lot that they can do about it without the Wraith King.
Jerax, he wants to find him here. Era is playing it safe.
Right. Taking timings though. BKB down on Era, BKB down on Jonas and Fan. Song is back, and the Meteor Hammer is also available for Pablo. So I can definitely see OG maybe being a bit too overconfident. Like if Final Tribe can find that one moment where like Resolution is sitting next to Notel or something, or even the Puck, they can find that one moment and act on it with their combo, and they can blow the game wide open.
I mean, it's only 4k gold lead, that's not a lot at all, so...
It's basically just Resolution's Hurricane Pike,
yeah,
I guess.
Like this Wraith King has a Blink, Blame, and Armlet, and SF has... like, they have everything they need. They just need to execute their Sleep Song combination, Black Hole combination, get 1 or 2 good kills from that, and then take the fight from there on.
Yep. Is there anything they can do to try and force OG into a position where they're susceptible to that? Because that's the other issue, right? I mean, right now OG are spread out across the map.
Yeah, and the question is, will OG even give them that? Because yeah, this Arc Warden, the split push cancer, he might just look to do that the entire game and never really keep up against this really rough 5-man of Enigma and Naga.
No. How about Roshan? Is that something that they can force? Make OG fight into you like that? But then again, it's also very tricky against an Elder Titan in particular.
Yeah, they have a good Roshan on Radiant for sure, but yeah, Elder Titan, Arc Warden stuff, even Gyrocopter and Puck, like, they have a very good Roshan defense.
Well, they better take one of that out of the equation at least. 54 seconds on the sideline, they don't quite have the creep wave here, but still want the tier 2 tower. Spectral region will be up for another couple of seconds here, but already have the Skeletons to tank. They have a catapult to work with now. No tail? That's obnoxious.
Yeah.
This is where all the awkward hate comes from. This stores out the bubble with this clone. And look at top lane. S4 is actually the one split pushing right now, so they have to respond to this. They can't go further.
Yeah, a little bit of a chunk damage.
Yeah. Catapult wave coming in, but we do have Hanskin. Exactly the best hero to depush. That's the one that they sent.
Puck is in deep, but yeah. As said, he's very hard to deal with.
He's even going for Lincoln Sphere to make it even harder.
They're trying though.
Can't fault them for.
OG wants to take a fight here.
Rest of OG walking in under cover of smoke, maybe trying to bait S4 out a little bit.
Oh, with Defiant.
That is a big kill. Can get BKB off the cannon deep and on snap back. So much damage done before that. Bursted down regardless, but now there is the song. They're all so close on top of each other. Yonosapan with that shadow, that's a triple black hole. Maybe 4-1 man. Jarex is still there, but they're doing the damage with the Mystic Flare. 2 heroes down. Make it a third, perhaps. It's surely the drop that will fall too, but Pablo will give his own life for the cause to No Tails, clicking away with his clone. But that was the combo. That was without the Shadow Fiend in the field, only losing the Naga Siren after the fact. And getting such a huge killing spree as well from Resolution. That was a, what, 2.5k gold swing?
Yeah.
5k experience and more in their favor because of that.
That's Tribe's lineup. Like, they have this super scary combination and OG needs to respect it. As soon as OG kind takes a fight together, Tribe punishes it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if OG is gonna fight them after this. They might just say, okay, that didn't go well. Let's just split push all the entire game. Let's just break them down.
Certainly have to be more mindful about the positioning in these team fights. And that's a very stark reminder of that. Hey, we cannot actually do that. We cannot actually be caught up by a song because, well, they have damage. They can fight us.
And this ranking, he's getting close to his Radiance now. Gonna be a big force to be reckoned with. With a couple of crits, you know, he can just blow this Jar up even without Black Hole, even like within his stun.
Yep. Even the Radiance, like once he has that completed, makes it so that you still want to ignore him because, of course, of his reincarnation, but you really can't because if you do, so if he's all alone though, well.
No, they don't have Black Hole.
Can't get that first knight. Can I get the second one? Does have a blink dagger to work with, but nah. Instantly with Static Storm, they do bring him down. Sleep into Meteor Hammer actually mistimed, so probably doesn't get the stun to Resolution.
Are they gonna go Roche with this? Nah, they don't really have a Roche lineup.
Yeah. Resolution doesn't quite have the power, maybe. Yeah, they still want it.
They are.
See how long it takes.
It goes pretty fast. And I don't think Tribe will want to contest this. And this Aegis is gonna make it so much easier to fight against Enigma, because you can just frontline one hero, like really kind of stupidly, and then wanna bait this Black Hole out.
Resolution is gonna be the chosen one to do that. The very least final Tribe has been able to do a bit of split pushing down bottom, just forcing out these lanes. Trying to buy more time, but again, this Arc Warden is coming into play. This is the real one, not sure if they know that. Probably not, but it's too deep to go on anyway.
Yeah.
And look at this, there's the Scotty completed.
And Octarine for Enigma, so he has a lot of cooldown reduction right now.
Yeah.
The Black Hole is only cooldown, like 100-second cooldown, which is not a lot.
Yeah. Considering that you start out at like what, more than 2 minutes? Like 200 something seconds?
I think, or 160.
Well, 3 minutes actually, yeah. I think it's 200 something at level 1. Gets a little bit better.
180 and 160, I believe.
Possibly.
Both on it though.
Could do the reverse math, I guess, with the... Like, gets reduced by a total of 40%, so 160 sounds nice.
Quick maths.
Yeah. EU maths. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 6!
Seems good.
At least according to Bulldog, so don't believe them.
Math genius.
Alright.
Resolution is hunting like crazy here.
It's just full on interception mode here with this gyrocopter. Just cruising across the entire map at top speed.
They're gonna wanna get this tier 2 tower bottom, but Pablo is annoying with mirror images, just delaying.
Yep. Alright, they about to get this Radiance online. Frost gets a few more last hits. Not quite there just yet though. Actually, like, would you have rather seen the BKB instead of the Radiance here?
No, I think the Radiance is very nice. BKB is like, you need to play on the fact that you have your ulti, so you can't be super scared and go BKB, because then you're not gonna have enough damage. I think.
Okay.
You just need to kind of play with your team. He's been caught like alone, or in situations where you know his team cannot back him up.
It's a lot of damage here towards No-Tail. No, they're just triggering the Aegis immediately, only using the Mystic Flare. Now there's a song to follow up immediately. They only get the clone, but get 2 people in the back lines. Might be a little bit better, but there it is, the black hole. The ultimate comes through, snaps him out of it. It's not quite enough damage done to instantly pop No-Tail a second resolution a second time.
Super good.
Able to walk it off.
Jerax, he actually did predict it.
Yeah.
Not the hardest prediction to do, but
yeah,
just really
he was far enough
to
back.
be able to make it happen.
Yeah. Again, we saw it wasn't instant, but it was quick enough, right? Resolution.
Yeah.
Able to walk away just barely, but the skin of his teeth really surviving.
That's about as quick as you can have it happen.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a combo on cooldown for 70 seconds, I guess. That's the song.
It's not the longest time window anymore for OG.
Nagasar also only 1.25 levels away from that at 18, so that puts it down to an 80-second cooldown on the song naturally. Meantime though, OG, they will secure the last tier 2 tower on the map. And if they want to play it safe, they'll probably wait for the next Roshan. May respawn in 4 minutes, so it's still a while. Maybe a window for Final try to do something with the next combo, but they will lose Handskin here.
Yeah, I think this is how they're gonna play the game now. They're gonna take it very slow, they're gonna just...
The trade though, Resolution alone by himself gets netted up. This is really big kill. Follow up with the Meteor Hammer. They need some more damage show with the raids, but right clicks, alright, they'll find it. Such a big kill. The call coming through. Frost kind of low, but it does have his reincarnation. Oh gee, do you really want to fight here? I'm not sure about this one. They're coming through, but you're fine with the BKB black hole. Frost to follow up with the extra stun onto the disruptor, but you'll stop up in the air. They want No-Tail instead. Follow stunned again. Frost will die for good though. Plenty of damage still being done, but the rest of them, No-Tail still able to work with his clone. It's low, but still doing a crazy amount of damage, and as a result, it's a 4-for-2 trade after all across the entire map.
It's a bloodbath, but OG gets ahead in the end.
Yeah.
It's a very good black hole, but once again, Jerax is there. He's there with the Earth Splitter, and he's making it work.
Yeah. Huge stop, but this time, no follow-up. Eric gets glimpsed back, silent stop. Getting whatever chip damage they can at this point, but should be the end of it.
I think like the Archon is starting to pack a real punch, and the pack he has, the spell amp is just continuously using his spells off cooldown, and obviously the ETR is amplifying everything.
Yep. Jerax, he was freaking out himself, he was amping up everybody, and yeah. They got the real No-Tail, but his clone is, I mean, it feels bad if you keep having to kill the clone, because it's not actually all that much bounty, it's like, what, 180 or something? But you have to get rid of it, or else he'll just click you down anyway. Completely Mjolnir at this point, on top of that ultimate orb, so...
That's scary for Tribe, because, hey, we got the kill on Gyro, but we still lost 4 versus 5, basically. So it's like that's scary for them to go forward here. And they need to be really cautious on how they take the fight. They even got a really good black hole on 2 targets, but just anyways, OG won in the end.
Well, Pablo getting very, very close to level 18. So 80 seconds on the Siren, and again, 102 seconds on a black hole. Oh, they find us 4. Do they actually catch him? No, of course not, because it's a puck with a free game. They're not gonna kill him.
Pretty hard kill.
Yeah. 4, 2, and 13 in this one. Everybody else has at least 4 deaths, but looks of it. This goes to show. Now bottom lane. Whew.
And they're gonna get some decent damage here with 2 catapults.
Well, done taken care of. Era has to be very, very careful. Does have to be BKB to fall back on though. Now the glimpse back. Doesn't pop it just yet. There's the use up instead. Notair just with his clone being obnoxious in the front. They'll get rid of it.
Half damage from tower. Not bad.
Yeah. And they have to abandon that push entirely. Resolution showing himself though. It also means that the rest of OG well away from the front line here. Paolo, he's looking for it though. He wants a song, wants to blink ahead here, wants some smoke breaks perhaps. And there it is, exactly what he's doing. Blink, blink, there's no one inside the trees, dude. Oh. Still catches the clone, yay.
Still catches
the clone's killing Anskin.
Clone. Yeah, that's not what you wanted, I think.
Not quite.
And a lot of pings going on all of a sudden. Maybe they
that was still
that there's no sleep. Looks like it's
still level 2 song 2. They should realize that, so still a very long cooldown on this song. You understand? False pop to BKB.
BKB.
Still has the black hole.
I don't think they're gonna let them get away with this now.
Pablo in front lines again. Get the root up. That's a real odd one. But yeah, they make the call. No, you're on your own, dude. And he is dead. And oh, so is Wraith King actually. They were fighting Resolution in mid at the same time. Hanskin gets the TP out, but both of them have buyback and might have to use it.
No, there is black hole. There's gonna be BKB in 10 seconds as well.
It's also puck with the day gone.
He just
They find him. All right. All right. They find him. Can they get him? Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not.
no.
No. No. It's a silly notion. Come on, East Coast. Force to pop the BKB. Resolution just flak cannon them down. It's just not. This is. What do you even say to this? This is painful to watch. Final try. They have this great combo, but it's been sort of underwhelming because OG is just so powerful.
OG is playing really well around it. Like they got caught that one time, and ever since they realized that hey, we screwed up there. We can't let that happen because they're gonna kill us so fast.
Ever since then, they just showed us a masterclass in positioning. Position with the BKB. There's the song. Or catching clone. S4 wants a nice force down though. Catches 2, but instantly is netted. That was a troll creep. Oh my god.
God.
Who has that helm? Jarex again.
Of course it's Jarex.
What a player, what a player. He's gonna die here now. But certainly the MVP for OG throughout this entire day.
Jarex, you master nerd.
Like, he's always been a maniac, don't get me wrong, but certainly showing it today. On the Zelda Titan earlier, on the Kotlin in the last game, and on the Elder Titan in this game too. Because there was a sick black hole, it wasn't forced up into it on the gyrocopter. I think he must have forced them themselves because it was BKB, right? Yeah,
himself, but nonetheless, it was a really good black hole.
Yep.
But
maybe it was a bait. Maybe that was the next level from OG.
Could have been the case.
Comes back and Frost. Oh, hexed up. They're gonna kill him twice, yeah, aren't they? Unless there's some sort of counterplay, but with no song, no anything.
Uh,
This is just the OG show.
It's buyback, but
yeah,
what will it really do? I mean,
Song
the
and
Black
30.
on 18.
Song 30, Black Hole on 15. Having trouble dealing with the no-tail clone at this point.
Oh yeah, they're happy with the buyback and they're like, hey, let's just go back to farming.
Yeah.
No need to rush things.
This is Desperation Smoke if I've ever seen one. They have another song in 10. It's finally gonna be a level 3 song, so only 80 seconds on the clock. How far did they wrap around? If they go all the way, maybe this could turn into something here. Just catching Jerax, as well as No-Tail up on the high ground, would be big. And making it great and scan. No, not there. Frost finds Jerax. Alright. Gonna go in. A lot of damage being done, but Static Storm sealing them all away. That does better though. Not really hitting. Meanwhile though, S4 going ham and gets a free kill on Hanskin. And OG again, masterclass on positioning. They're so far away.
Yeah, they're
not even losing a single one.
Hitting it straight on anymore.
Yeah.
Taking it very slow, very careful.
Yeah. By the tribe, if they see like even two heroes sort of next to each other, Pablo goes for a song and blinks in the middle of them, and they try to go for the play, but they just don't find that. OG does not give them the opportunity.
Stump.
There it is now, but
there's the song. They're super spread out. They can't use this anything.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having trouble observing this because S4 is just trying to kill Jonas Farr on the backline, and now Nagasine gets split back into a Hex. And S4 still playing just his own game, like he's just playing Catch the Fairy Dragon or something.
Catch me if you can. Casual night.
This is where you hate Ice Roar for ever introducing Arc Warden into the game. Like, they're getting Roche, but they still lose the racks to the clone.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That is obnoxious. And the Roche is dead before they can even do. They are smoked, maybe.
Alright, I mean... I'm trying to find silver lining here.
As for
but
find Enigma? Actually,
it's happening. No-Tail just kills Hanskin, maybe. Not quite, but almost.
With the illusion.
Yeah, it's obviously. He's never gonna quit his own hero.
Yeah, OG is playing it's really cool to see. Like how well they're not going over the line at all.
Yeah.
Taking it very carefully, taking it very by the book.
This is an OJ team that certainly worth these major qualifiers that or these majors that they qualified for, so certainly look to be a strong contender for Katowice coming up next.
Can try to make something happen here. Can they hold the last racks? Guess they have their range.
Yeah. The answer is not if the racks will go down, but when they will go down, I think.
Lia's Ags here too would be very nice play.
That is song, alright. But this is not a black hole. It's not that big. The Hex coming through, in fact, onto the Enigma, so he's just dead before he can even get it off. Alright, alright. Frost in front lines. Will live his ultimate to work with, but Resolution fighting up against Era. No fear in the world. He has Aegis. He doesn't care. Does not care at all, so just running straight over Final Tribe. I would like to hype this fight up, but it's not really hype. OG's not breaking the sweat. They're up 43k net worth.
Yeah,
that's the kind of game that Final Tribe is playing right now, but...
And I do like Pablo went for the, hey, I just need to sleep and let's try to make something. But he went too far in and then the illusion woke up and he's Hex Enigma and yeah.
Yeah.